Welcome back everyone to a different kind of video for today, a top 10. Given that I am the 4th gen gamer, I thought it would be fun to share with you guys the best changes that were made in Pokemon Platinum from their predecessors Diamond and Pearl, in my opinion of course. I reluctantly admit that Diamond and Pearl had many flaws, and while Platinum wasn't able to fix all of them, there definitely are some much appreciated changes. Although I thought this video would be more fun with a friend, so I'm not alone on this one. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Sup dudes, my name is MysticUmbreon and I'm gonna help the master of Gen 4 point out why Diamond and Pearl are trash compared to Pokemon Platinum. Platinum is a much more solid game compared to Diamond and Pearl with a lot better mechanics. That's also why I make my best team series only revolving around Pokemon Platinum for the Sinnoh arc. Speaking of best teams, over on my channel, we made the ultimate team revolving around Torterra for your Sinnoh journey. So if you want a team for your favorite land turtle, definitely go check that out. Platinum is indeed the best Sinnoh game though. 4th Gen and I will educate you guys so you guys realize as well.
Now before we get started, it's worth noting that this countdown is in order, with number 1 being the best in our opinion. Keep in mind this is based off of our personal experiences and you may disagree, so let us know your favorite changes that Pokemon Platinum made in the comment section down below. Now let's get into this.
Starting off this list of better Pokemon Platinum features, we have the better mechanics of the Nintendo Wi-Fi system and the new features that Game Freak added to it with Pokemon Platinum. First, these events are no longer available in Pokemon Platinum because Nintendo Wi-Fi for the Nintendo DS is shut off regardless. Back when Wi-Fi was available though, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl were the first Pokemon games to introduce a Wi-Fi feature. Some of the features you could do was trade online and battle people from around the world. Other Wi-Fi features added in Pokemon Platinum were mini-games like Swallow Pop and being able to create Poffins with friends. Players could also battle online with friends to progress to the Battle Frontier. Those were amazing features for Nintendo Wi-Fi, especially since Pokemon Platinum was only the second main series Pokemon game for the DS. It was made in 2009, so that's really good for its time. The VS Recorder was also introduced so people could watch the replays of battles they had online. Wi-Fi is such a big feature for Pokemon Platinum, but Wi-Fi alone doesn't come close to some of the better features introduced.
Believe it or not, Pokemon Platinum introduced new animated sprites. Not only were Pokemon sprites redone, but for the first time in a main series Pokemon game, back sprites were animated. Before Platinum, back sprites were always still images, but now the back sprites finally joined the party with front sprites, in that when they enter the battlefield, they have a custom animation for every Pokemon. And back sprites weren't the only asset given new animations, with important trainers such as Galactic Admins and Gym Leaders all given animations during battle. I would even add to this entry the large trainer shots displayed before these important battles. This was a dramatic effect. Seeing that large versus dividing yourself and your opponent really amped you up before you went in. While these are small changes, I appreciate them as an effort to increase immersion in the battle environment, especially with important trainers. I feel like having this be a distinct feature really sets the stage for an intense battle, be it in a gym or while trying to take down Team Galactic.
To me personally, this next effect added to the games really makes you wonder about Pokemon region placement. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh are all based off real-life Japan. The Sinnoh region is based off of the geography of the Japanese island Hokkaido, and southern part of the Russian island Sakhalin, as well as Kunashir, which is claimed by Japan, but administered by Russia. Due to Hokkaido being in northern Japan, a lot of real-life weather effects can be seen in Sinnoh, such as the snow patches in Twin Leaf Town. I'm aware that Snowpoint exists and this already shows off Hokkaido enough as is, but the fact of the matter is, Platinum placed snow patches down the show that some places in Sinnoh can still get snow. To me, this was a really cool feature and I loved how Game Freak threw in the snow patches to symbolize Sinnoh as a more northern region as well. Sinnoh is north of Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn, so it makes sense why this region would get a lot of snow.
I love the new forms that were introduced in Pokemon Platinum, and that is why we have it here in the number 7 slot. Personally, new Pokemon forms are hit or miss for me, but Platinum really hit the mark with these. Between Rotom, Giratina, and Shaman, each of these bring a lot to the table. For starters, I feel like they did Giratina so much justice with its new form. This new form embodies the darkness and antimatter that Giratina is all about, and for what it's worth, watching the shadow of Giratina's origin form jump scare Cyrus at the top of Mount Coronet is the most satisfyingly eerie moment I've experienced within a Pokemon game. Those long black wings and those glowing red claws are so epic. Shaman Skyform was also a welcome addition. While it's not my favorite of the bunch, I think this is a fun, bubbly variant of our bashful little Chia pet. And then Rotom was given the whole kitchen sink. Almost literally. Rotom was given a whopping 5 new forms, including Cut, Frost, Heat, Spin, and Wash. Perhaps the coolest aspect of these forms is the backstory. Diamond and Pearl were the first games you could find Rotom in, and here we learned that Rotom could take the form of appliances. I remember that event you could trigger in the old Chateau when that television would talk back to you, and it was just Rotom. It was so creepy, yet so satisfying. I appreciate this lore being continued in Platinum and its following games. Just by bringing Rotom to a room full of appliances allows it to change form. That's so cool! Just why? Why did you have to let the flying type variant have Levitate? Sometimes I worry about you, Game Freak.
I'm gonna be honest, I think Pokemon Platinum has one of the best post-games in the entire Pokemon franchise. Pokemon Emerald to me is just a bit better though because of how it introduced the Battle Frontier. Pokemon Platinum, however, brought back the Battle Frontier with old facilities and new ones. Those facilities included the Battle Factory, the Battle Tower, Battle Castle, Battle Arcade, and the Battle Hall. The Battle Frontier is what makes Pokemon post-games a lot of fun. Pokemon Platinum has Diamond and Pearl's post-game, plus the Battle Frontier and a new private villa you can own and customize as a player. It's similar to the secret base system, and trainers can even come and visit you. These 2 post-game features alone already make Diamond and Pearl's post-game look like complete garbage. The post-game is pretty great in Pokemon Platinum, not gonna lie.
In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, there was only one Fire-type evolution line outside of the Chimchar line. One! I mean, there were more Steel-type evolutions for Arceus' sake. I love Ponyta and all, but there was a serious lack of diversity in this department. I mean, poor Flint on the Elite Four was a Fire-type Elite Four member, and he had a Drifblim, a Lopunny, and a Steelix on his team. That's miserable! Thankfully, Platinum added to this roster, with big names from previous generations becoming available, such as Flareon and Houndoom. And with the addition of many new evolutions as well, Game Freak took this as an excuse to make them accessible before the post-game, with the Fire-type Magmortar included as part of the batch. It's not perfect, but at least Flint can finally have a party true to his name.
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl have a decent Pokedex. The only real problem is, a lot of those Pokemon are version exclusive. Pokemon Platinum fixed this by adding 59 new Pokemon, including great Pokemon like Gallade and Houndoom. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl lack great Pokemon. Pokemon Platinum has a much broader selection of Pokemon to choose from, and therefore makes the player's journey a lot more fun and easier to choose a team. What I mean by easier to create a team is that new evolution Pokemon are a lot easier to obtain. For example, Togekiss. Togepi is available early in Pokemon Platinum in Eterna City. Cynthia gives you an egg for Togepi, and you can evolve it into Togekiss relatively earlier than having to wait till the post-game. Another example is Swinub in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. You would have to wait until Swarms, which is basically in the post-game. In Platinum, you can catch on a Route 217, and you can have Mamoswine in no time. Platinum added new Pokemon and made it easier to get them. Suck that, Diamond and Pearl.
It's true. Diamond and Pearl are slow games. And while Platinum isn't exactly Speedy Gonzalez, it's definitely made some strides. One of the most notable is in the surf speed. Surfing in Diamond and Pearl is notoriously slow, and when you put it side by side with Platinum surfing, it really is night and day. There are also a handful of other changes made that just help Platinum flow better. Some of these include the ability to bike through the gatehouses in between towns, and faster scrolling through the bag. There isn't much else to say for this entry, but it was much needed.
Pokemon's first step of attempting for 3D features on a handheld device was from Pokemon Platinum. The Distortion World was the breathtaking new world that players could experience 3D and broken laws of physics. This world made Pokemon Platinum so iconic. I remember as a 14-year-old, I got stuck in here for hours trying to find my way out. This was the ultimate way to introduce Giratina and 3D to the Nintendo DS. The Distortion World opened up what we see with Pokemon today. Now all Pokemon games are 3D. One crazy world that Giratina lived in made games like Pokemon Sun and Moon possible. I can't even believe believe I'm saying that. For something that was made in that era too, the Distortion World still impresses me to this day. At the point when Pokemon Platinum came out, we were only used to seeing 2D Pokemon. Seeing something so amazing as the Distortion World shocked Pokemon fans. It is definitely one of the most iconic features and worlds in the entire Pokemon franchise.
And in the number 1 slot, we have the plot enhancements and changes. Platinum delves deeper into the plot presented by Diamond and Pearl, setting the stage as early as Lake Verity, encountering Cyrus right after you get your starters. Cyrus is made out to be a deeper character in Platinum, making his intentions out to be more ominous and sinister. Even scenes such as those from the Galactic HQ, where Cyrus is giving a speech in front of a massive amount of galactic grunts, paints the picture that this is a legitimate criminal organization. Karen is also a welcome addition to the plot in my opinion. While they didn't contribute much to the story, I appreciate that this gave us the ability to continue the story of Team Galactic during the postgame in Stark Mountain. Although I will say Looker is definitely my favorite addition. Looker had many appearances in the story, sometimes in disguise, giving you that reassurance that what you're doing is the right thing. There really isn't much to Looker, but he's a really likable character, and I think this is why they keep bringing him back countless times in newer games to bolster the postgame. And then, of course, there's the elephant in the room, the Distortion World. I mean, it's true that Mystic just talked about this, but from a plot perspective, especially as a kid playing this, I was taken aback by the events at Spear Pillar. What a jarring scene, seeing Cyrus completely dumbfounded and lost, followed by the Garatina jump scare. It's chilling, and it's amazing. You can really feel the sense of defeat in Cyrus in Pokemon Platinum. And not that you didn't in Diamond and Pearl, it's just amped up to 12 in this game. As a result of this and the extensive Distortion World puzzle, there's even more anticipation for the final battle against Cyrus and Garatina. Good work, Game Freak. And that just about wraps up our video for today. It was a lot of fun diving into the transition from Diamond and Pearl into Platinum. It was honestly nostalgic, and it made me appreciate some of the little things that Platinum did, some of which sticking with us for years to come. I do want to thank Mystic for joining me today. It's always a good time getting to sit down and work on these with you.
Thanks so much for having me, Josh. I greatly do appreciate it. Like earlier, I mentioned we made an ultimate team revolving around Torterra. You should totally go check that out if you want a team that revolves around that. Link will be in the description or the iCard, you know where to look.
Alright guys, you know what to do. Ring that bell for notifications on future videos, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.
Chia.